Well, before getting to the business of the day, look at what, or rather whom, came to the door last evening. As I told you, I want to build at some point the Exeter class, HMS Exeter, the heavy cruisers. These were built first part or mid 1930s, I guess. Yeah, they come from Trumpeter. Nice boxes, and I didn't get them from Amazon this time, not from the squadron.com. I got them from a Canadian site. It's called hobbysense.ca. That means Canada. hobbysense.ca. It's my first time with them, and the trick was that I didn't have to pay customs. I didn't have to wait long, and I got some paint, Tamiya paint and thinner at a very good price. And I said to myself, while I'm there, I'm gonna order these two from them. Now, what puzzles me at the first sight at these two models is this island. Here, it has this shape in Exeter, and it's quite different here in the York. I don't know why. Was it like this originally? They were different. They are supposed to be sister ships. I mean, almost twins, you know. How come this one ended up being like this and this one like this? I tried to look at some pictures on internet, and wherever I looked, at the first sight at least, I can see them like this and like this. I don't think this or this one were after a reconstruction. I'm not sure. I will have to dig more. There are some individuals on YouTube that are very knowledgeable about ships and fleets, especially about the Royal Navy, and they have hundreds of episodes about these ships, about various subjects, and maybe I will start digging into those sources to find out why are these so different, because the rest of the ship seems to me pretty much the same. Well, maybe not, I don't know. I don't know what happened in the second island here. This one, the angle is different, but this one seems to me a bit different from this one too. So maybe it's the both islands. I don't know. The first one is obvious. The rest should be the same. But who knows? The thing is, they were supposed to be identical. I was expecting them to be identical. I didn't pay attention when I bought the kits. It's a surprise. Apart from that, the boxes are very nice and sturdy. They don't have that cheap feeling that sometimes you get. I'm very happy with them. I'm impatient to open them, but I won't. I will resist my urge to open them and to look what's inside. When I'm gonna build it or them, we'll have box openings, yes, and reviews. but I don't know when that's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure what I'm gonna build after the Tsesarevich, but that might change too. My mind could change, okay? And these ones, I'm torn between building them separately, or maybe a double build would be something interesting. A double build where only one of them is documented, recorded I mean, published on YouTube, and if so, which one? Because now I get they're a bit different. Or maybe I will do one of them this year, or I mean in 2025, and the other one later on. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But this is the news for now. They arrived. They are here. They are waiting their turns. Yes. Now for the tower. The tower is this piece here, D31, the Photo HD31, which I just cut away. I separate it from the fret. And if, and it's a big if, I will manage to do it properly, or close to properly, it was supposed to be installed in here, between these pair of boats, here. But I cannot install it there anymore, because I've decided earlier to install these stupid rig lines to offer some counter tension to the booms, which counter tension doesn't really work anyway. I'm gonna leave those lines there, and I will have to decide about either putting that tower, installing it a bit here. There is a platform, there is a small platform here, and it's gonna look stupid to have the tower on top of that platform. Or I could come here, in this place. So instead of being here with a tower, I would come here. Now, no sane modeler does that, don't they? The idea is to follow the instructions and do the job properly, build the ship properly, and that tower for sure will not be at its proper place. If I install it here, I know I have some booms from the mast. The second mast will come here, and there will be some booms serving these boats. I wonder if those booms will interfere with the tower being here, so maybe it's not a good idea. Another way would be to install it here, a bit to the front from the original position. Well, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the tower, but this whole rigging business gave me to think about how limited I am in my skills, but also about how much I want to learn and to improve versus how much fun I have doing things just the way I'm doing them now. Because now I'm having fun, and if I struggle even more, if I try to do things better, I have a feeling my quantity of fun will start decreasing, and that's a dangerous slope for me, for this hobby at least. I mean, I do some things in life that where I don't have any fun, and I do them because I have to do them, but you know, not with a hobby. The whole purpose of this hobby and the whole purpose of this series on YouTube is for me to have fun. There is no other ulterior motive whatsoever. And if my fun starts decreasing, well, who knows what's gonna happen. So yeah, there is this theory in life. What if you stop trying? What if you just stop trying? Stop trying to make things better. Stop trying to do more. Stop trying this, stop trying that. Even better, what about you stop trying for a while? I don't know. I don't want to get too frustrated here. And the rigging is obviously for somebody with much more skills and knowledge that I have now. Mind you, the knowledge I could get it from Ron Calvert's videos, but the skill, well, I have some doubts. Yeah, and actually there are two towers. There is a second tower, this one, which will come somewhere at the rear of the ship, and in the second bridge, the second island of the ship. So I could separate at least this one before. And by the way, I have to paint them. I cannot leave them like this. Very interesting, eh? I would have been much better to airbrush these things, but as usually I didn't do what was better. Anyway, what was better for the model, I mean. So I'm gonna do them by hand. It's not fantastic. Not great at all. You get the idea. I'm gonna stop recording and I'm gonna do this off camera. But what I wanted to say is that this side here is the top side. They are different. This one is the bottom and this is the top. And it has this top has a railing that goes around, and that piece of railing is the D4. The D4 is this one, this piece of railing here. Oh, by the way, I decided to paint these towers olive drab to make to create a bit of contrast with the rest of the deck and the platforms. Well, this is one of the places I go when I'm not at hobby table to enjoy the forest and to pick up some firewood. This is not our lot, it's our neighbors, and they are supposed to build a house here at some point in the future. They don't know when, and we don't know when. The thing is, there is a lot of wood fallen to the ground, which I enjoy picking up and storing the branches and the small pieces of wood, and prepare them next year for the firewood, small size firewood that one needs in order to start the fire or maintain the fire at a certain level. Anyway, this is how I do it, this is how I have fun doing it. Again, this whole thing is about having fun. We are just before the first snow. Tomorrow is supposed to be white, just 1 centimeter, and then middle of next week perhaps something more, if the prognosis is correct. We'll have to see, I guess. So this might be the last day without snow this year. Who knows? I guess we'll find out. Yesterday morning I spent 1 hour here picking up small wood, and today I spent another hour while those towers, those photo etch towers, are drying, the painting is drying, and I come here and spend time in the forest. It works very nicely for me. Yeah, you can see in there it's my first pile of small wood, and there is another one in the back of those cedars. You cannot see it properly. I'm going to take some pictures. And yeah, being in the forest, being in the bush, I enjoy this. Very nice pastime. And this is in the backyard. And this side of the backyard is at a certain elevation compared to what's below. You can feel the wind stronger here at a certain height, and that's the forest all around. Yes. Those are the 2 piles of wood I did in the last couple of weeks. I picked them from the other side and brought them here. Again, this is for starting and maintaining the fireplace, the wood stove, next season. For this winter I have enough of it. I have a lot of wood I've prepared. Even with the moving and everything, I got the time to prepare to have the required firewood. Perhaps you cannot see it well, but now that pesky tower is in place. Is not in its place where it was supposed to be. It's a bit forward because of what I explained. Well, this completes the step 19, and from what I see in the manual, I think I have to make another 10 or 12 episodes for the rest of the steps to get it at the end of the build. I think so. I have to say, this week I've made 3 episodes, so in 3 weeks from now, perhaps I will be ready or approaching the finish line. We'll see how it goes.